They called her a problem officer, someone who used to have rank, but was now stuck quietly taking notes at the edge of the war room. Commander Blackmore made sure everyone remembered her fall. He often joked about the strange little patch on her uniform. Others laughed too. But she stayed silent, showing no reaction. Day after day, she sat there, unnoticed and unimportant, until the day Operation Sandstorm fell apart. Chaos hit the screens. Then a voice broke through the emergency channel. Calm, clear, commanding. The system labeled the voice Ember 9. Everyone in the room turned. Slowly, eyes landed on the quiet woman in the corner. That voice was hers. But it was coming from 7,000 miles away, from a classified location. Morning light filled the command center. Screens glowed. Officers moved with purpose. Commander Blackmore stood at the center table, giving his daily briefing. Operation Cobalt enters phase 2 at 0600, he said. We expect low resistance, but we'll keep full support ready. He pointed to a satellite image. Colonel Hargrove will handle the air support. At the edge of the room sat Lieutenant Commander Eloan Nixley. Her uniform was perfect, her posture too. She took notes quietly, never speaking. Blackmore skipped her every time he addressed the team. The briefing lasted 40 minutes. Eloan wrote nonstop. No one paid her much attention. When the meeting ended, officers walked past her like she wasn't there. Admiral Westfield will be here in 30 minutes, Blackmore said. Then he looked at Eloan. Lieutenant Commander, go make sure the conference room has refreshments. A small flicker crossed her face, but she replied calmly, Yes, Commander. As she walked away, Blackmore noticed her patch again. What is that thing? He said loudly. Looks like something from a gift shop. Officers laughed. One joked it was from a vacation before the incident. She didn't react, but her grip on her pen tightened just slightly. Nixley, Blackmore called out, remove that patch before the Admiral arrives. Later, when Admiral Westfield entered, the room stood still. He was sharp, experienced, and respected. His eyes scanned the room. He looked at Eloan for a second, then moved on. She had no chair, no place at the table. She stood quietly in the corner. The meeting began. Strategies, maps, updates. No one asked Eloan for input. Still, she wrote everything down. Afterward, Blackmore waved her off. Clean this up, Wood. You? She said nothing except, Yes, Commander. Each day, the pattern repeated. Eloan arrived early and stayed late. She stayed out of the way. She listened to everything. Officers made small jokes about her. Some whispered rumors she had questioned an order, or maybe accessed classified data without permission. Her chair was even taken one day. She simply found another and went back to her place. One morning, a new security guard stopped her. This area needs Alpha 7 clearance, he said. I have the clearance, she replied quietly. The tablet showed otherwise. Blackmore walked by. Trouble, Nixie? He mocked. Then someone stepped in. Senior Intelligence Officer Quillen Mercer walked up. She has authorization, he said firmly. Override code Tango Echo 557. The guard obeyed. Eloan nodded at Mercer. He nodded back. Later, Mercer made a secure call. She's still in place, watching everything. Back in the command center, Eloan continued as usual. Always quiet, always writing. No one realized she was observing far more than they thought. One afternoon, Major Lennox leaned on her desk. So, Nixley, he said, what really happened? You were a big deal once. My record is available through proper channels, she said. Off the record? He pushed. Psych issue? Disobedience? I have duties to finish, Major. He straightened, frowning. A little humility might help your career. She looked at him without expression, but something sharp flickered in her eyes. 3 weeks later, the center prepared for a major Operation Sandstorm. Maps filled the screens. Targets and escape routes lit up. This is high priority, Blackmore announced. 3 intelligence agents need extraction from a hostile zone. He looked at Eloan. This exceeds your clearance. You're dismissed. As she got up, Mercer spoke up. Actually, sir, she's clear for all operations here. Blackmore grunted. Fine. The plan was complex. The extraction team would move in quietly, take the agents, and get out by helicopter. The intelligence said the northern route was clear. Eloan studied the map. Her eyes narrowed. Something didn't feel right. Later, she spoke quietly to Mercer. The northern area shows signs of reinforcements. The intel is wrong. I'll check, Mercer said. Blackmore saw her still working. Still here? Finishing my notes, she said. Not that it matters, he replied. That night, in her room, she removed the patch from her uniform and placed it on a special scanner. A secure screen lit up. She reviewed secret surveillance no one else had seen. She picked up a secure phone. This is Nixley, she said. Flagging possible compromise on Operation Sandstorm? Understood, said the voice on the other end. Ember. 9 out, she said. Then she destroyed the data. The next morning at 0200, the operation began. The extraction team reached the compound. Everything was going smoothly until it wasn't. Hostiles approaching from the north. Someone shouted. Blackmore stared. Impossible. That area was clear. It wasn't. The enemy knew the backup route too. The team was trapped. Then came silence. No response. No visuals. Team Alpha is dark, someone reported. Then, out of nowhere, a voice filled the speakers. Calm. Strong. This is Ember 9. Team secure. Moving to extraction point Delta. Everyone froze. Who is Ember 9? Blackmore barked. A match appeared on the screen. The voice was Eloan's. She was still sitting in the room, but she was also out there. How? She's part of Phantom Shield, Mercer said. Her mind operates in more than one place. Eloan stood. Permission to assist with extraction. Granted. Blackmore said, stunned. She took over the console. Gave orders. Redirected air support. Guided the team out. Extraction complete, she finally said. The room stayed quiet, eyes wide. No one spoke. Lieutenant Commander Nixley, Blackmore said. We need to talk. Yes, sir. But first, we need to secure this room. The room locked. Down. She placed the patch on the console. It's not decorative, she said. It's a neural interface. It connects me to my other selves. You were in 2 places at once? Yes, my consciousness can exist in several places. I was here, and I was there. Why are you here? To find a leak. Operation Sandstorm was compromised. Have you found the traitor? Yes. She looked at Major Lennox. You've been leaking intel for 7 months. She? Sorry, that's a lie, he shouted. Security moved in. Mercer took his weapon. We have proof, she said. You altered the intel briefing last Tuesday at 2:17 a.m. You have no idea what you're part of, Lennox sneered. Take him away, Blackmore ordered. The room fell silent. Lieutenant Commander, Blackmore said, I owe you an apology. No need, sir, she said. I was meant to be invisible. Your patch, he said. It's the only proof you exist, isn't it? One of the few, she replied. Most of what I do will never be seen. The next morning, everything was different. Officers nodded as she passed. Her desk had been moved closer to the center. Blackmore began the briefing. Major Lennox is in custody. His actions endangered lives. Lieutenant Commander Nixley will now serve as our strategic advisor. From that day on, officers listened when she spoke, respected her. Later, Mercer asked her, was it worth it? Being ignored all that time? It was necessary, she said. We caught the leak. There will be more, he said. Yes, she agreed. That's why I exist. You could be recognized publicly, he offered. She touched. The patch. This is enough, he nodded. New mission. Eastern Europe. I've seen it, she replied. You'll handle it? She smiled faintly. All of me will. And once again, across the world, in places no one sees, versions of Eloan Nixley prepare for missions that most people would never know even happened.